everybody. Welcome to the BC Football Camp Report with the coach, Bill O'Brien. I'm John Meterparel. Bill, good to see you. Day 2 of camp.
Yep.
How would you assess where the team is at this early stage?
We're in shells, and it's a ramp-up, and I think these guys came back in great condition. They give us great effort. The energy's been good, but it's not real football, right, until you get the pads on. But I think the execution's been decent. I think guys are flying around. They're very attentive in the meetings. Like I've always said, I really enjoy coaching this team and very excited about the next day and then the day after that, because I think we'll continue to build.
And they worked very hard in the offseason getting ready for this, ramping it up from a conditioning standpoint. You pleased there?
Very. Fitzy and his staff did a great job. These guys are in really good condition. Every single guy passed the conditioning test, which is not an easy test, and including all the big guys, which is a first. And I think we're on the right track when it comes to conditioning. We always condition.
Right.
Sometimes a little bit harder than other times. There's a method to the madness, but I really like the condition that the team is in for this part of the year.
What are your expectations for the offense at these early stages?
Look, I think we have veteran leadership on offense, especially up front on the offensive line, and also with Lewis Bond and Jeremiah Franklin and the backs, and Grayson and Dylan are both doing a really good job of execution, and I have high expectations. I have a high standard of offense that we should execute at a high level. And I know you're going to ask me about the defense. The defense is playing really well.
Yep.
They come out to play every single day. The first 2 days here is, they're covering us well because there's a lot of passing game because we're in shells, and good pass rush. So I think it's been a very competitive 2 days, and I think that's a credit to both sides of the ball.
How do you manage it from a standpoint of when your first scrimmage is, 4, 5, 6 days from now? The players get antsy to hit?
Oh, yeah, they're ready to put the pads on. This is what it is, though. I think that it's the right thing to do from a health and safety standpoint to ramp it up before you put full pads on. So I'm all for it. I think, though, these guys, the players will tell you they can't wait for full pads and the ability to, actually tackle and really block somebody,
right,
and really play real football, which is what that is. And that'll come. It's a few days away, but, they're excited for that.
And from a leadership standpoint, where does the team stand? Are you happy with leaders that have emerged?
I like the leaders. I love the leaders on the team. I think when you look at the offense, you got 2 guys up front, really 3 guys, with Logan Taylor, Jude Bowery, and Dwayne Alec. These guys are veteran players that have a passion for Boston College, and they're leading. I think both quarterbacks are doing a good job of leading. Lewis Bond's a leader. And I think in the backfield, you got Jordan McDonald, who's a great story, and he's a leader. Jeremiah Franklin's a leader. Defensively, you got KP Price, definitely a leader. Yep. Bam Crouch is a leader. Owen Starttomire up front. Ty Clemens has done a good job of leading. Favor Bate, Q Hutchins, 2 guys coming off the edge, I think, that are going to be really productive players for us. Liam Connor on special teams, but you also got a couple veteran transfers from Yale, Seamus Florio, Ben Mann. Those guys have leadership qualities, so I'm excited for that part of it. There's also some core special teams players like Luke McLaughlin and Timmy Hayes and Juan Zabal, who bring a lot of leadership. There's some really good leaders on this team.
Quarterback headline, Lonergan, James. How do you see that crystallizing?
I think we'll make a decision soon. Look, I think both guys are going to play this year. You saw what happened last year, whether it's injuries, whatever it might be. We'll name a starter. Somebody's going to have to start the Fordham game. Both guys have played well. It's not like, it's a clear-cut decision, but we'll make a decision. The team will be behind it. Both guys have done a good job of leading the team. And the thing that's great about both these guys, and I would include Shaker Rising, is They're very consistent people. They're the same guys every day. They're not up and down guys. They're very competitive, but, they're just quiet leaders, and I think they have the respect of the football team, and, that's a credit to them.
You've talked a lot in the offseason about the room and how that room has really become much more cohesive. What are your expectations for a quarterback room?
We have high expectations, and, obviously in my history and what I believe in, it should be the best position room on the team. I mean, it's the field general, it's the face, and all 3 of these guys can be that. They've shown that, and they're very smart. They're good students on campus. They're good guys on campus. They work in the community. They're BC guys all the way, and they're really good football players. So I think we've done a really good job in that room.
Year 2, you're rounding into form here. Do you feel like you've learned a lot since you've come to BC?
No doubt. I feel a lot more accustomed to how things work. I know the team better. I know every player on the team, which it would be hard for me to say that at this time last year that I just knew every single player on the team. I know every player, know where they come from. I know what they're all about. I have a lot of pride in coaching the team. I'm from here. I love Boston College, and I'm excited for this team.
How was this summer? Did you get any R&R?
I did, yeah. We had a great summer. Colleen, Jack, Michael, and I had a good summer down the Cape. Reconnected as a family. Colleen calls it re-entry. Re-entry into the family.
Yep.
But we had a great summer. Not sure if you heard, I got a hole-in-one.
I haven't heard, really.
No,
everybody knows that. It's worldwide.
Yeah, no, it's a joke because I'm not a very good golfer. So everybody out there, it's just incredible that happened. But
Rory McIlroy here.
No, it was a great summer down there, and excited to be back and ready to go.
Was the hole-in-one better than anything you did on a football field?
No, I can't say the hole-in-one is better than coaching in a Super Bowl or coaching in an SEC championship game or a national championship game or leading BC to victory. Like, no. But it was fun to be there with my son, that's for sure.
I can't imagine.
I shot a 91. He shot a 75. He's so mad. He's like, everybody, Michael's like, I shot 75 that
I know. He's a stick. He'll be in Happy Gilmore 3. That's coming. That's in your future,
no doubt. Thanks, Meter. Appreciate it.
Bill O'Brien, everybody. This is the BC Football Camp Report. John Meterparel alongside BC defensive tackle Owen Starttomire. Owen, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, thanks. First couple days of camp. How do you feel?
I feel great, man. New year, new group of guys. All the guys are just ready to work, all ready to improve and take it one day at a time. I think that's the biggest motto, just come in and be the best version of yourself each and every day on the field. Taking care of your body, doing things just to keep you healthy and ready for the season. So,
from day one until now in your BC career, what have you learned about managing your body?
We have a saying, the best ability is availability, and it's just consistency. Doing things each and every day. The minor details, such as making sure you get enough sleep to, going and getting cold tubs regularly. So just little things and making sure you hitting those little details, they make a big difference for you. Coach
O'Brien said the conditioning of the team has been excellent. Do you feel like you feel better than you have in years past?
Yeah, most definitely. Coach Fitz and his staff, it's a rigorous, off-season, workout plan. And that's just, totally to get us ready for the season. We do a lot of running, a lot of things that prepare us and our bodies to perform at the maximum level. And I feel really great going into this year.
BC has a strong front seven, outstanding defensive backfield. What do you think the overall prospects for the defense are?
We got a lot of good guys, man. We got a lot of good guys. Bam Crouch, Contavious Hutchins, Quan Williams. We got big guys up front. In the secondary, you got KP Price, Carter Davis. We got a lot of veteran guys who've been here and, proven they some players, so they can ball.
When you think about your season coming up, what do you want to improve upon?
I love to improve upon my pass rush, being explosive out of my stance, being able to, accelerate to the passer, flip my hips, things of that nature. And just continue to improve as a leader and as a teammate. I think that's another big thing that's crucial for me stepping into my senior year.
From the guys that were here before, Donovan Ezaraku, ACC Defensive Player of the Year, played a different position than you, but still you were part of that Ezaraku defense. What did you learn from him?
Finish. Everything Don did, he finished. Everything he did, he worked hard. It's the work that you put in when nobody's looking. Just the details, like I said, making sure you run it off and on the field to every drill. The little things like that, I think a lot of us have looked up to Donovan in a lot of different ways, and I think we'll carry that motto on and improve upon it.
No question about that. As far as your position coach goes, what have you learned from him?
Coach Jordan Thomas, he's brought a lot of things from the NFL and the Browns. The system, the way that we pass rush, the way that we align, different things that we're going to do this year. Coach Thomas has brought a lot of experience from the NFL and the things that he's learned. So he's a great asset to us.
What do you tell the young guys? You've been here a few years now. What do you tell them about just dealing with the grind of a season?
Dealing with the grind of the season is, I would just say, be where your feet are. Literally, as cliche as that may sound, literally take it a day at a time. Each and every day you get a new opportunity, and that's just another opportunity to build upon what you did the day before and improve. So I think that's the biggest piece of advice I can give there.
What are you studying at BC?
So I just graduated from BC, my undergraduate. So now I just applied for my master's in leadership here at Boston College. So
Excellent.
yes, sir.
So you see that carrying you through your next stage?
Yeah, I think so. Just interested in to learn more and continue to be a positive leader. So yeah,
We're looking forward to watching you develop this year. Best of luck.
most definitely. Thank you.
Owen Starttomire on the BC Football Camp Report. BC Football Camp Report continues inside the Fish Field House. Jeremiah Franklin, BC tight end. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Feel great.
I guess that's kind of a stupid question. Day 2 of camp, you probably feel kind of weary at this point.
Not there yet. I know I got a long way to go.
Yes, you do, but at least today the heat wasn't there a factor. How did you manage day 1 of camp at 95 degrees?
The coaches made sure to make sure we're not going overboard because, like you said, it was super hot. If we were flying out there, throwing our bodies around, we probably would have passed out. But they knew to make sure we're like in a controlled environment, doing everything that we could to the best, but not overdoing it.
You had a terrific year last year. You've gotten better every year you've been at BC. Why do you think you've improved?
These coaches deserve so much credit. Like they give me the platform. Obviously, I got to go out and do it, but they help me out so much to make that whole process easier. Like I've had coaches like Coach Chud, who's a tight end coach. I've had him since I've been here. Even though he wasn't the specific tight ends coach, he's always been there to like help me out. And adding Coach OBrien, obviously with his experience, everyone knows Coach OBrien's experience. He bringing in people. It's just a new like culture at BC that just makes everyone push forward in offense and defense. Because I know defense, I got to give them credit too for busting me and making me go like further beyond what I was like going to be comfortably. Because they make me go uncomfortable.
Everybody's pushing each other. What's your mentality in the offseason to become a better overall tight end? Is there a checklist in your mind?
The checklist in my mind is just improve every day. Like give everything you can because nothing is guaranteed. You always know what you can do at the moment. So like right now, I'm just going to focus on what I can do. Practice was over. I can't, as much as I want to go back and redo some things, I can't do it. So I have to start now. So that might be, refuel, getting the playbook. Me and the tight ends, we usually do extra work. We've been doing it since spring ball, just doing extra work after practice, seeing what else we can do to just do better every day, 1% better.
What have you learned about guys that have been brought in like Ty Lockwood from Alabama? Has the room been bolstered because of that?
Definitely. Like I think we all do a great job of pushing each other, and Ty is an amazing addition, Just like I said last year about Kamari, Ty, I'm really glad he's here. He's a great friend. We go hang out. We'll go places. We even went to another tight end's house. We all hang out together. We're all super tight, and that bond helps us be able to create that room that knows you can count on them because they're so close. We all make sure we're doing everything we need to do, and we're all just pushing each other.
And can you summarize the Bill O'Brien experience? What's that been like for you the last year and a half?
It's been a change, and it's been a great change that BC really needed.
And finally, is there a tight end that you've molded your game after, someone you look up to, whether it's been here or at the NFL level, someone you say, man, that's the kind of guy I want to play like?
I don't think I have anyone specific. What I like to do is I like to watch what everyone does because you can learn from everyone. I watch people in the NFL. I watch someone who's a real good route runner. I watch someone who's a big, heavy blocker. And I'll even watch some of the younger guys. I want to see because some of the younger guys might do a rep better than I do. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't think about doing it that way. I'm always watching, trying to learn from everybody, trying to make sure that I can mold. And then once I learn as much as I can, I also like to relay it, to tell everyone else, hey, this is what I think. And it's just real big communication when you're learning.
And what is the BC classroom experience like for you?
It's been pretty good. It's demanding, but that's what you want in school. Like, it's not something you go here and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna stay up till 3 a.m. doing homework. You know, you're still gonna have a great classroom experience. It's not like overbearing, but it's enough to make you want to go harder and learn more as a person. Like, the BC classroom teaches you things as a person that you might not expect. Like, it teaches you how to organize and like keep everything handled before on time, because once you go out and get a job, like, you can't turn in homework late or do your stuff late or else you'll get fired. So I think BC does a good job of, giving you skills that you'll need.
You're an outstanding representation of the school. Jeremiah Franklin, best of luck this year.
Thank you.
That's Jeremiah Franklin on the BC Football Camp Report.